What's up, guys? Welcome back to We React. Tonight we're heading over to the UK to talk about some free speech. And then we're going to go on to the No Kings, rather. But first, my husband planned a movie night, and I just don't know what to do about it. Shut up. Alright, let's get into it.
My husband decided to be spontaneous and take me to the movies last night. And when we went
Oh, wow, so sweet of him.
to dinner
nice.
afterwards, I was talking about how much I really loved the movie. It was so good. I was so excited to talk about it. And he looks at me dead in my face and says, "It was just a movie." And I immediately stopped talking. So the more I sat there and thought about it, I start crying. It gets really uncomfortable. And he tries to break the silence by continuing to talk, and I finally looked at him and I said, "That really hurt my feelings." And he responded, "It was just a movie." I said, "I was really
That really hurts your feelings? Really? Wow.
excited to talk about it. You took me to see this movie on a whim. I've never heard of it, didn't look it up beforehand, and I really loved it. You picked a great movie, and I was so excited, and now I don't want to talk at all." My husband decided to be spontaneous and take me to the movies last night.
That's ridiculous. Here's another one of the crazies. Let's see how this one goes.
What do you bring to the table? Your soul. My soul.
What?
Is the table, the chair, the rug underneath the table. My soul are the dinner plates. My soul.
Your soul is the dinner plates? I think I'll take disposable plates. Thank you very much.
Is the dinner. My soul is the dessert. My soul is the breakfast, the lunch, the brunch. My soul is the knife, the fork, the spoon.
Stupid.
My soul is everything.
She belongs to the street.
The table, the house, all that. And that's what's not going to be easily replaceable.
So much entitlement there. Yeah, you're at the table. You better be pretty sturdy. And you better bring a little bit more than just yourself. Because we're out here doing everything else. Not good enough just to be the table. So, next we're going to go on to the UK. I got some stuff right here that I thought was pretty crazy. Let's watch it.
What was that about?
White people are inferior.
White people are inferior.
I did that because I wanted to call the police. You can't give.
You throw food at my girlfriend who's white because white people are inferior.
Yeah, I don't have anything else to do.
Wow, threw food at his girlfriend who's white because she said white people are inferior. This is the problem, guys, on all sides. We gotta stop this.
Yeah, call the police this time.
She's got food on her, too.
They're gonna keep calling.
We'll find out where you work. Yeah, well.
She's scared.
Ooh,
now,
she
bro.
didn't want to hear that, did she?
A few moments later.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't agree with hate speech on any level. I really don't. I don't think it's funny. I don't think it's acceptable. But I still think that it should be covered under freedom of speech because it's still speech. We can't be arresting people over saying hateful things because then where do we draw the limit? Very slippery slope. Anyway, we'll go on to this next one.
But
UK
so
still.
the rules are different.
Conversations between yourself. Apparently, you've alleged. We weren't here, so I don't know you said it. But you've alleged to say, "Speak English." What's that about? Speak clearly.
No,
Okay.
the gentleman passed from the dead.
Yeah. Okay. Speak clearly. Yeah.
So they couldn't read anything.
And that's fine, and that's why we've just come to speak because potentially someone could perceive.
So they're pretty much saying that there was a person there that wasn't speaking very fluent English, and the gentleman had said to them, "Speak clearer English," and they took that as him saying, "Speak English," and now he's getting arrested for hate speech.
As a hate crime.
But this is the UK, so the rules are different.
I mean, that's crazy. I think there's a limit, obviously, if you're enticing violence or anything like that, then it should be punishable, but just doing it because people said stuff, is just not the best way to go about things, in my opinion. So let's go on to the No Kings. I got a great clip here of upstanding citizen that's extremely intelligent and knows their facts. You know.
Say that we think Trump is we're doing things that are fascist and wrong.
What is he doing fascist?
And so
What is he doing?
democracy.
What is he doing that's fascist?
Well, he's taking away people's rights.
What rights? What have people lost?
You know, I'm not being an interviewing. I'm not getting into your.
As soon as they ask details,
Don't even want to say anything.
What do you mean?
Bullshit.
But when you go on the comment section, they're like, "Why is he backing out?" You gotta debate. You gotta have a conversation. So I'm telling.
They don't want to have a conversation because they don't bring any facts. It's all just how they feel.
The conversation.
Tell me what rights people are losing.
I think that he is not giving due process to Americans.
Oh wow.
Even in the international Trump is not following congressional law and the law of the land. He's instead going to court.
Whatever.
He goes to court and he acts first, goes to court, and then they say you can't do that. But he's already done it, and so that's a real process.
Are you talking about illegal immigrants?
You can't make this stuff up. Literally hasn't said one thing, one fact, had a single semblance of an argument. Just saying that this is how I feel and this is how it is, and no facts.
I'm talking about Americans, and
Are you talking about the drug smugglers coming over here?
Howie Mandel's looking a little rough these days, huh?
I don't think anybody's ever said that they've proven anybody to be a drug smuggler. I think people have just been bombed out.
They're just gonna bomb.
Yeah, because he's trying to disable Venezuela.
A regime change.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not going to spend my day with
Now it's a regime change. That's ridiculous. Did you get any argument out of that? If you did, post it in the comments. I'd love to know. And look at this. This is some sad old lady. Probably has never looked into anything. Just listening to what everyone's saying to her. She's freaking terrified. She's terrified right here.
God bless their souls. They won't be here another 10, 15 years.
I'm just so scared. I'm
So scared of what? You have lived a life of privilege. You've never had to stand on the front lines. You didn't go to any wars. You get to sit at your house that you bought in the 80s for $5, and now it's worth $1 million.
Sounds pretty nice to me.
I worry about everything, and I just am so scared, and I'm
Scared of
Kind of feel bad for her because she didn't really know anything. She hasn't been told the real facts. She's just been told what people want to tell her, which is probably far from it. And she's out here free of, she's literally in fear of her life. And it's all because stuff has been blown up or behind. So, anyways, we're going to end the show like I like to end it. I got some verses here that I want to roll through. Then I got a quote from Billy Graham. And then we'll be out of here. Thank you guys again. You're all seriously, seriously awesome. 2 Corinthians 12:9. My grace is all you need, for my power is greatest when you are weak. Psalm 73:26. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is the strength of my heart and my portion forever. Nehemiah 8:10. Do not grieve, for the joy of the Lord is your strength. What I want to focus on this end part today is strength in God. And I want everyone to remember that in your hardest moments, in your hardest times, wherever you are, whatever's happening, just make sure that you have strength in God. Bring God into every situation that you're in, every moment, every second, no matter how small or big you think the situation is. Bring God into it. because there's help to be had there, and God wants to help. Absolutely wants to help. So just don't forget that. And let's end with this quote right here. The will of God will not take us where the grace of God cannot sustain us. On that note, thank you guys for coming out. I'm going to see you next time. Appreciate it.